What's up, everyone? This is Tony Garcia, Michigan football and basketball writer for the Detroit Free Press.
And I'm Reiner Sabin, Big Ten insider for the Freep.
Welcome to Hail Yes, a new University of Michigan athletics podcast, just in time for the most anticipated football season in Ann Arbor since 1997.
We'll go inside the UM program, speak with faces past and present, and bring you the latest on and off the field.
Whether it's on the sidelines or in the press box, on the road trips or at the press conferences, we'll keep you updated every step of the way. You can find us on Freep.com, YouTube, or just about anywhere you download podcasts.
First episode drops week 0. Talk to you then.
From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Robin Chan with today's voice briefing. It's Wednesday, August 23rd, 2023.
I'm Frank Witzel with the Detroit Free Press. A nearly 200-year-old time capsule that had been forgotten about and was rediscovered earlier this year at one of America's most important Revolutionary War fortifications is set to be opened next week. It could unlock mysteries about our nation's past or reveal very little. Either way, historians, especially those focused on the nation's fight for independence and the U.S. military, are curious to know what's inside. And so are those at West Point, the nation's military academy in New York where the capsule was found. There's also a tie, a tenuous one, to Michigan and the state's Polish population. Records show at least 4 cadets at the academy from Michigan who were likely at West Point when the capsule was created, and it was placed in the base of the academy's Thaddeus Kukuczko Monument, which is undergoing repairs. There's also a Kukuczko Monument in Detroit. Academy officials, which carefully examined the capsule, concluded it was put in the monument by cadets in 1828, just 26 years after the Academy's founding, and then forgotten about. As for the Academy, which loves its traditions, it said it plans to start another one by placing a new time capsule into the monument's rebuilt base for future generations, and of course, better document when it should be opened.
For the Detroit Free Press, I'm Marina Johnson. All the newlyweds or those about to tie the knot are in luck, as these 3 Michigan locations might be a great romantic getaway. Experts from Honeymoon Always recently conducted a survey to determine the 150 most affordable and beautiful honeymoon destinations, and a few are in the Great Lakes state. Ranked 54th, Petoskey is located along Lake Michigan near Harbor Springs. 2 locations from the Upper Peninsula also made the list. At number 89, Munising is known for the Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore, a popular attraction nearby. Ranked at 133 on the list, Marquette is located along Lake Superior and offers a variety of indoor and outdoor activities. For more, visit freep.com.
This is Phoebe Wall-Howard, an automotive reporter at the Detroit Free Press. Ford Motor Company is the subject of a federal investigation involving the Mustang Mach-E after a 2022 recall has failed to fix a power loss problem. We're talking about model years 2021 and 22 in the electric vehicle. It seems that at least a dozen individuals had the vehicle repaired under the recall, but the problem is now recurring. Ford says it is working with safety regulators under the Department of Transportation to address the problem. Go to freep.com to find out more detail involving what's happening with the Mustang Mach-E.
I'm Andrew Burkle with the Free Press Sports Department, and there were some pretty bold proclamations coming out of the Lions training camp practice on Tuesday. The Lions had one of the best rushing attacks in the entire NFL last season, especially in the red zone, where former running back Jamal Williams excelled and punched in a league-high 17 touchdowns. But the word on the street is this year's dynamic duo of David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs might be even better. The Lions invested heavily in their running back room this offseason, and it appears to already be paying dividends. Montgomery and Gibbs both made highlight plays at practice on Tuesday, including a truck from Montgomery that literally had cornerback Chase Lucas saying, "Oh my God." But Lucas didn't stop there. He said this year's duo is an upgraded version of what we had last year, while stopping along the way to compliment former running back DeAndre Swift. Now, teammates aren't always the most reliable narrators, but Lucas legitimately couldn't hide his excitement. Make no mistake, when you use a first-round pick and a lot of money in free agency on a pair of running backs, you expect production. But the more we see from this Lions team, the more it becomes clear. Those running backs just might be the identity of this team. For more on the Lions and their work in training camp, head to the sports section of our website at freep.com/sports.
Find more from the Detroit Free Press by visiting freep.com. That's FREEP.com. Thanks for listening, and you'll hear more from us tomorrow.